Hi guys, and welcome to tonight's Sunday evening reflection space with Maureen. Last Sunday I introduced it here to my Facebook page, and I'm going to be here every single Sunday at 8 o'clock sharing with you some questions for reflection and just encouraging you to create some space in your life for you to reflect on your week, to consider some key questions so that it will help you as you move forward into your next week to be an even more awesome version of you. So today, again, I'm going to take a moment just to simply create that space by asking you to join me in focusing on your breathing. So simply, whatever is going on for you, wherever you're watching this video from, try if you can to take yourself to a quiet space, not surrounded by children and television and noise and hustle and bustle, but if you can, take yourself somewhere quiet. I've, as you can see, taken myself to my garden because the weather's been amazing today and I just wanted to make the most of it. And I just want you to focus on your breathing for a minute and just quieten down the busy chitter chatter of your mind. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in very naturally. And breathing out. And just really allowing a stillness to settle. And if thoughts come into your mind, know that actually you have a choice whether you focus on them and put importance on them, or whether in this moment, as you're here with me, you just let them go. Imagine that they just literally are drifting through like clouds, and focus homely in on your breathing and being in this space here with me. And part of that creating space for me is actually really just feeling where I am supported, where I'm actually sitting on the grass just now and really feeling the grass beneath my thighs and my feet. Feeling the temperature around me. You know, it's been a gorgeous sunny day and there's a really cool big breeze beginning to come across just now. And I'm really hearing birds still singing, which is really, really beautiful. And in this quiet space, I want you to just begin to reflect on the week you've had and ask yourself some key questions. And in regard to those questions, I don't want you to overthink, I don't want you to overanalyze. I just want you to really just reflect and just think about what comes very naturally as the answer to the questions I'm going to ask. So the first question to ask yourself tonight about your week is, what did I really enjoy this week? You know, what one thing stands out as being really good this week that I really enjoyed? For me, actually, that one is actually being home. I've been on holiday recently, and this week it's been amazing. I just felt great to be at home and have all the washing caught up with and been back into work and back into normality, I suppose. So yeah, that was what came for me. So, but again, just think about what one thing stands out that you really enjoyed this week. It's been really great about this week. And I also want you to think about what could you've enjoyed more this week. What could you have enjoyed even more this week? Perhaps if you'd been more fully present, or you just put that little bit more time in, or that little bit more effort, or perhaps if your mindset was in a slightly different place. So what could I've enjoyed more this week? What have I achieved this week? And again, when it comes to achievements, in my opinion, far too many people just home in on work achievements or achievements in relations to big goals and visions. And to me, it's really important that we also home in on what we've achieved, not just in our work or career or with regard to visions, but also in our home life and family life. And also in our personal or play life, what have we achieved for ourselves? And it may be that it's time, it may be that, it's creating that space to meet with a friend for lunch. It may have been that, yes, you did achieve, something really great at work or in career, or you managed to leave the office on time every night this week. But, also about what did you achieve for yourself in your personal life? And, and I've been really good this week because, I can be, on my own admittance, a bit of a workaholic. And I've actually been really good this week at taking time out every day to be out in nature, in the garden, or out with my dogs, and just creating space for me away from my desk and away from my client work. So, yeah, what have I achieved this week? What have I learned this week? Now, what have I learned this week, again, is a really important one. And, it doesn't mean necessarily about learning a skill. It may be that you've been starting classes doing something and it's a skill you've learned. It may be that you've learned something very personal about yourself and something very meaningful, or something about somebody very close to you, which you hadn't realised. So what have I learned this week? And for me, a truly important one, what have I given this week? Now, given can be given of yourself, given of your time, given of your patience, given of your skills. There are many ways to give. We can give kindness, we can give love, we can give encouragement, we can give support, we can give encouraging words to people. So really think, a little bit outside the box when it comes to what have I given this week. And just take a moment to take on board the answers that are coming to you right here, right now. Now again, you may want at this point to start thinking a little bit about next week, and just thinking about perhaps things that hadn't gone so well for you this week, and think about how you could perhaps handle them differently next week. So, it's when it comes to reflection, it's not all about always reflecting on all the very positive and good things. Sometimes we need to reflect on things that we maybe didn't handle so well, or we didn't really give of our best. But I really want you to see those as real learning opportunities, and to really see them as such, as really positive things to reflect on. Because you can actually stop and think, how can I, if that same situation happens next week, how can I handle it differently? And moving into personal level now, ask yourself, did I live enough this week? Did I laugh enough this week? Did I live with gratitude this week? Was I fully present in all I did this week? And one I always really love to ask to finish off when I do reflection is, you know, did I make a difference in someone's life this week? Now, I hope those questions have really got you thinking. I hope that, and really encourage you. You know, I hope that you feel and reap the benefits of this space. That those questions have really just set your mind thinking about your week. And about next week, how you can move forward into even a more awesome version of you. And in relation to that, I actually do daily reflection as well as weekly reflection, and have done for around 15 years of my life now, at least. And to me, a really lovely way of finishing off reflective questions is by forming 3 positive affirmations for your next day or next week if you're doing weekly reflection. Now, for the affirmations, I want you to begin them with the words I am, and I want you to state them in a real positive, in the present tense, very positive statements as you move forwards. It's almost like I want you to project into next week. See the person in your mind that you want to be next week and make those affirmations around that. For example, for me next week, I have got a very busy diary, so for me it's quite important that I stay focused and productive and effective. So I am focused, productive and effective. It's also important for me that I nourish and feed my mind, body, spirit, soul and keep my energy levels up so that I can deal with that busy diary. So another positive affirmation I am going to make tonight is I look after myself and nourish and feed both my body and mind. And again, for me, a nice positive affirmation for me for this coming week is really about greeting each day with excitement, but also with ease and grace. So for me, another positive affirmation for next week is I welcome in each new day with excitement and handle it with ease and grace. Now, your affirmations may be very, very different, but what I would encourage you to do is start them with I am, keep them positive, keep them present tense, and really just think about the week that you want to have, the you really want to be as this week progresses, and make those affirmations around that. Now, later on in the week, I'm going to pop in live a bit later this week and really talk about those words I am, because they're 2 of the most powerful words that we use in our vocabulary, because what follows those 2 words very often becomes the beliefs we hold about yourself. So look out for that. I will post on Facebook the time I'm going to be coming in live. I'll let you know in advance so that hopefully you can join me. But I hope tonight you've enjoyed just sharing this space with me, as I have personally created space for myself outside my busy life, taken myself out into my garden by myself, and the questions I have shared with you tonight are all questions that I personally am reflecting on also tonight as I am sharing this with you. Have an awesome evening and have an amazing week ahead. And I really look forward to being able to build this Sunday evening reflection space for you over the coming weeks. As I said, this is just the second one, and it'd be really nice to build a community that all gets together on a Sunday night at 8 o'clock here on my page, so that I can come in live with you and I can really share the space with you. And also, as I go forth, share some really meaningful questions on a very personal level that I have found really key to my own growth in all areas of my life, and this real amazing place I am now finding myself in, of real spiritual awareness and real connection with the real spirit within me, and this ability that I have now to move forwards with trust and faith and know that I can handle whatever life throws at me. And I really would like to share a lot of those practices with you. So from me to you, have an awesome evening. Thank you for your company. Any of your answers to the questions, please share with me. I would love to know what you got from tonight's reflection space. And I look forward to sharing with you many, many, many more. Take care, be awesome, be you, and enjoy the rest of the evening, and really have an awesome week ahead. Take care, much love, speak soon.